You're live.
Back in Las Vegas, Nevada, Oklahoma State advances to the finals of the Play4Kay Shootout with a 63-57 victory over Long Beach State. That game ended about a half hour ago. We're just, it's about 5 minutes away from the announcement of the starting lineups. And we're going to get to that because there's a change in the Beavers starting lineup that we will get to. But before we do that, okay, as someone who broadcasts games, you want to make sure you get the name of the team that your team's playing correctly. And, of course, it's been a little more challenging because I have heard the Bobcats university name about 90 different ways. So a few minutes ago, I went over to the play-by-play guy, but he was on the air, but his wife is sitting right behind him. For Quinnipiac. Not Quinnipiac, Quinnipiac. The emphasis on the first two syllables. Quinnipiac. So we got her down. They're from Hampton, Connecticut. They live there. They broadcast their game, so we will defer to them. And all the other ways I've heard it pronounced. Quinnipiac. Let's see how many times I get it wrong during the broadcast. Ron Callan with you on this Tuesday night here in Las Vegas, along with Lucas Helmers and Trevor Kramer, who is the sports information director for women's basketball at Oregon State. He's actually sitting across from me here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. You sit across from both benches. Now, I want to do more as we get ready for the start of this game and tell you about the change in the Beavers starting lineup. But right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Beaver Basketball.
Five, four, three, two, one. You're back.
Both teams warming up in front of me here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Had a busy day today. The Beavers had a shoot-around over at the YMCA here in Las Vegas. Nice facility. And I'll tell you what, these guys escaped last night. UNLV played a great game. And one of their players, Nikki Wheatley, did suffer a torn meniscus, so she's probably going to be out for the season for the Renan Rebs. But what a great come-from-behind win for Scott Rueck and the Oregon State Beavers. 62-59. Sydney Weiss with 25 points. She now has 293 three-pointers. She needs two to tie Candace Wiggins for the all-time Pac-12 three-point shooter, and she needs three to break that record. Will she get it tonight? Well, I think Scott Rueck said it best. You can't really worry about it. You can't overthink it, or else that can cause a problem. Just play your game, and that's what Sydney Weiss has done so well during her four-year career at Oregon State. Now let's get to the starting lineups. Let's begin with Quinnipiac. And they've got some talented players on this team. Adelaide Martucci wears number 3. She's a guard. She is a senior for the Bobcats. She wears number 3. Martucci is from Waterford, Connecticut. Paula Stroutmain. She is a 6-foot freshman from Musniki, Latvia, and she is a sophomore. She'll wear number 4. Adele Thornton, number 11, is a guard. She's a sophomore. She is from Gurrenbracher, Ireland, so a lot of international influence on this team from Quinnipiac. Brittany Johnson is number 22. She is a guard. And stand by just a second. Yeah, and so I'm getting interrupted by the folks who are streaming the television broadcast because they want a little more punch in this audio, so we'll see what we can do for them. Anyway, Brittany Johnson is a guard from Pickerington, Ohio. She's a 5'11 junior. And Morgan Mance is a forward. She wears number 35. She's a 6'1 forward senior from Southbury, Connecticut. 1, 2, 3 seniors on this Quinnipiac team. And the Bobcats are ready for their first ever matchup against a Pac-12 team. And they have never beaten a top 25 team. So they have upset on their mind tonight. They will be wearing their white home uniforms with blue trim. And now the road team, the Oregon State Beavers, are being introduced. The Beavers are wearing their black uniforms tonight. with orange numerals and white trim. And here's the change. Because of her great performance last night, Michaela Pivek's going to start, the freshman from Linwood, Washington. She'll start along with Brianna Brown, the Richard Jr. from Bishop O'Dowd High School in Oakland, California. She had just a great night last night with 11 points and 7 rebounds. Gabby Hansen got in early foul trouble. She'll be one of the guards. Where's number 11 from Anaheim, California, the senior. Marie Gulich will start in the post. So Scott Ruick saying, let's get Brianna out there along with Marie. Both have been banging the boards pretty well. Colby Oram will be coming off the bench. And, of course, Sydney Weiss, the senior from Pinnacle High School. And someone has put together a pretty cool sign for Sydney. It says, she's the predator, you're just prey. Tyranno Sydney Weiss. She loves the dinosaur, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And this is not some cheap poster. I mean, whoever these people are, and Sydney does not know who they are. But she said she's going to make a point to go over and talk to these people tonight. But they're big Oregon State fans, and I think they realize that we're watching a special player, number 24 in Sydney Weiss. The Quinnipiac Bobcats, by the way, are wearing special pink Play4Kay T-shirts that they look like they've had made for this tournament here in Las Vegas, Nevada. The Beavs having a lot of fun, dancing out on the around the half court. Gabby and Sydney, they do all the time. They've got a certain routine down. And let's see how they fare against this Quinnipiac team that plays in the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference, the MAAC or the MAC. But Quinnipiac, it's really, the coach is, I had a chance to talk to her yesterday, Tricia Fabry, whose daughter, I believe, Carly Fabry, plays on this team, and she had a lot of playing time last night. They beat New Mexico State 49-46, and she said, quote, to me, that was an ugly win, but we'll take it. And she said she's looking forward to playing Oregon State tonight. I mean, they only scored 49 points. This will be the 9th time that the Bobcats play a nationally ranked team. And as I mentioned, the first time a Pac-12 team, an all-time mark of 5-28 against teams in high major conferences, because the MAAC, the Metro Athletic Conference, is classified as a mid-major. So they do have 5 wins against teams from the ACC, the Big East, the Big 12, the Big 10, the SEC, and, of course, now they're playing against a Pac-12 team for the first time. We'll sit back and enjoy this one, whether you're listening on 1240 Joe Radio, if you're listening in Bend, in Medford, Ontario, in the Portland, Vancouver area, online at OSUBeavers.com. You can also check out the BD Global Sports Network. B as in boy, D as in David, Global Sports Network. They're the ones, they're from Kentucky. They're running this tournament. They are veterans of running tournaments, and they've done a fantastic job so far with this one. This is the 8th game, the 4th game today on this day 2 of the tournament. And the Beavers hoping to get into tomorrow night's final against the Oklahoma State Cowgirls, a team they've never played, a team that has OSU, a team that wears orange and black. But we're getting ahead of ourselves here, because right now it's Quinnipiac and Oregon State. The officials in this game, Cameron Inoue, Meta Roberts, and Roy Gulbion. And it's going to be Meta throwing the ball up. The ball's tipped. And Marie Gulich actually controlled the tip, but then it was a battle for the ball. They're going to have a re-jump. Meta Roberts has the ball again. Stroutmain and Marie Gulich battle for the basketball, and the tip is won by Quinnipiac. Johnson, number 22, has it out on top to Thornton, number 11. Now the right-hand side, it's Martucci. Martucci back on top to Mance. Mance now to Johnson. Lots of passing outside of the three-point line. Now Johnson goes inside on Marie Gulich. Her shot's a wild one. It misses. Weiss with the rebound. Sydney wearing the black headband tonight. The Beavs in those road uniforms. Second time this season they have worn them, even though this is technically a neutral location. Long pass from Weiss to Gabby Hansen, a three-pointer from the left baseline, no good. Gulich with the offensive board, gets it back out to Weiss. Sydney dribbles a couple of times. Now underneath it goes to Bree Brown. She puts it up a little too hard, no good, off the glass. And Martucci has it for the Bobcats. Outlet pass to Stroutney. Where's number 4? She goes inside the lane, puts it up, off the side of the rim, no good. Gulich with a rebound. Gets it to Weiss. Sydney across the half-court line, down to Brown. Brown puts it off the glass. Too hard again. And there's a foul underneath. It's going to be on Michaela Pivick, the freshman from Linwood, Washington. Last year's Washington State 6A Player of the Year. Had a great game last night for Oregon State. Picks up her first foul. Team foul number 1 on the Beavs. So Bree Brown, a couple of pretty good opportunities, but just too much mustard off the glass. No good. Mance now with the ball between the circles for Quinnipiac. White uniforms, black numerals, and a three-pointer in and out by Stroutmain. Pivick with a rebound. Gets it to Sydney Weiss, who's double-teamed in the backcourt. Now she gets it to Michaela. Michaela at the foul line. To the left elbow. Now to Marie Gulich at the foul line. Marie with 18 on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Weiss. She floats it up. In and out, no good. The putback is good by Bree Brown. And the Beavs break through with a basket. 2-0. Her early in the semifinal round of the Play4Kay Shootout. Mance way out on top for Quinnipiac. Where's number 35? She's from Southbury, Connecticut, the Taft School. Martucci drives inside. Her layup is no good off the glass. A little too hard as well. Gabby Hansen with the rebound for Oregon State. Hansen hands off to Marie Gulich. Gulich from Cologne, Germany. Bounce pass over to Weiss. A pull-up 16-footer goes about 15, but Gulich with an offensive rebound, but is yanked away from her by number 4, Stroutmain. Stroutmain now to Thornton. Thornton over to Mance. Out beyond the three-point line, all of these passes. Now it's back to Martucci. Martucci looking inside, holding the ball above her head. Now she takes the three-pointer, and it's good. Nice three-pointer, a rainbow three by Martucci, and it's 3-2 Quinnipiac in the backcourt. Weiss harassed, and so the post player Gulich brings it across half court, hands it back to Sydney. Sydney with Martucci on her. She gets a screen from Gulich, goes to the right instead. Now back out to Brown for a 17-footer. Around and off, no good. Ball's battled for underneath. Mance with the rebound for the Bobcats. 6:42 to go first quarter. Mance to Thornton. Out between the circles. Floats it inside, and the ball's knocked away by Pivick and stolen by Hansen. Back to Pivick. She's got a chance to go coast to coast. The left-handed layup is good, and the Beavs take a 4-3 lead. Here comes Quinnipiac. Stroutmain drives in. Little shots blocked by Bree Brown. She goes down. No call. Great job by Bree Brown. And in the tradition of Quinnipiac, Tricia Fabry, when she substitutes all 5 players. So they've got 5 completely different players on the court now. And Colby Oram has come in for Oregon State to spell Marie Gulich. Oram, the senior from Maple Ridge, British Columbia. Now it's number 25, Erin McClure with the ball. She gets it to number 13, that's Sarah Schuin. Back out, it's Schuin with the three-pointer, and she hits it. And it's now 6-4, Quinnipiac. Oram inbounds to Pivick. Pivick hands off to Weiss. 5:48 to go first quarter. Bobcats 6, Beavers 4. Weiss, pull-up 9-footer, is good. Sydney Weiss with a pull-up 2-pointer, and now it's tied up at 6. Fay. McClure has the ball, left-hand side, looking for Fabry. Now it goes inside to number 21, Jen Fay. She puts up a shot off the glass and good, and the Bobcats take an 8-6 lead. Oram inbounds to Sydney Weiss. Weiss with 2, Brown with 2, Pivick with 2 for Oregon State. Now Oram gets it to Weiss. Weiss hounded by 3 of the Bobcats. Now it's over to Hansen. She goes inside. The ball is blocked. I believe it was Schuin, number 13. And we have a couple of substitutions for Oregon State. Pivick comes out. Katie McWilliams comes in. Trevor Kelmer, the sophomore from Chandler, Arizona, also in the game. McWilliams from South Salem. Ball's inbounded by Gabby Hansen to Katie McWilliams. A 15-footer from the corner is no good. Colby Orem with an offensive board for the Beavs. Tied up in the right corner, looking to get rid of the ball. Finally does to McWilliams, way out on top. McWilliams drives inside, puts it up, and it's taken away from her by number 21 for Quinnipiac. That's Jen Fay. Fay. Ball's underneath the shoe, and she's all alone for an easy basket. And Quinnipiac takes a 10-6 lead. Kelmer, number 25 for Oregon State, guarded by Fabry. Now left-hand corner, Hansen, a three-pointer's no good, and we have a whistle and a foul underneath on one of the Beavers. We have a timeout on the floor, 4:20 to go. Colby Orem committed the foul, that's her first. So 4:20 to go first quarter, Bobcats 10, Beavers 6. We'll be right back on the Beaver Sports Network from Learfield.
You're back.
AT&T covers over 99% of all Americans, which makes it easy for you to connect with family and friends with AT&T. Mobilizing your world. Ron Callan with you live in Las Vegas at T-Mobile Arena. The Play4Kay Shootout. 4:20 to go first quarter. Quinnipiac 10, Oregon State 6, and the Bobcats have the ball. Fay has it at the left elbow, goes inside on Colby Orem. Her shot's off the mark. Schuin gets the rebound and brings it back out. So good offensive board by Schuin. Now it's a three-pointer put up by Schuin from the left corner. She hits it, and the Beavs down 7. Quinnipiac up 7, 13-6. Oregon State's got to get their offense going. But the defense for the Bobcats, pretty impressive early. Kelmer with the ball. Puts up a long shot. It's off, no good. Rebound, Fay, outlet pass to Fabry. And here comes the Bobcats again. Schuin left alone again for another three-pointer, and she hits nothing but net. And now it's a 10-point Bobcat lead, and Scott Ruick wants to talk things over. And we'll keep it right here along the Beaver Sports Network and BD Global. Oregon State basketball brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings, the official hangout for Beavers fans. Wings, beer, and sports. And I heard that Beaver Sports Talk tonight at 9th Street, Buffalo Wild Wings with Mike Parker was fantastic as usual. Every Tuesday at 6 o'clock, check out Beaver Sports Talk at Buffalo Wild Wings in Corvallis. On the floor for the Bobcats right now, number 5, Carly Fabry, a junior. Number 21, Jen Fay, is a sophomore from Lynbrook, New York. Number 25 is Erin McClure. She's from Springfield Gardens, New York, along with Jen Fay. I mentioned her already. They do substitute 5 at a time. Weiss, 3:20 to go, first quarter, 16-6, Quinnipiac. Orem now has it, hands off to Weiss. Sidney looking for an opening. Sidney way out beyond the three-point line, now over to Kelmer. Kelmer, cross-court pass to McWilliams. McWilliams, 7 on the shot clock. Pull-up 9-footer. It rolls around and misses. And it's Marie Gulich puts it back up, no good. She gets it again, gets it back out to Weiss. Now to Kelmer. Kelmer, left-hand corner, McWilliams, a three-pointer. Short, no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Quinnipiac. The Beavs just cannot hit from anywhere on the floor right now. Beavers 3 for 15, 20%. Quinnipiac 6 of 12, 50%. McClure, number 25, way out on top. Weiss on her, a little 360 move, and she throws it away. So turnover number 2. And Quinnipiac now has 5 more substitutions. Thornton, Martucci, Mans, Stopmane, and number 22 is Brittany Johnson. Here come the Beavs. Orem gets it to Weiss for a three-pointer. It's good. Sydney Weiss knocks down a three-pointer. She needs one more to tie Candace Wiggins for the all-time record of three-pointers in the Pac-12. And it's 16-9. Boy, do the Beavers need that one. Stoutmane puts up a shot, no good. Weiss with the rebound. Sidney brings it across half court. Sidney Weiss floats it inside to Gulich, but it hits the bottom of the backboard. Pass a little too strong. Here comes Martucci. Martucci, pull up 9-footer, rolls in. And it's 18-9 Bobcats. Early action in this first quarter. 1:46 to go in this game. So with 1:45 to go in the first quarter, Beavs down 9. Kelmer has it. Floats it inside to Gulich. Gulich puts it up and in. Great pass by Taylor Kelmer, the sophomore. Gulich got behind the defense, and now it's 18-11 Bobcats. Mance with the ball for Quinnipiac. Bounce pass inside. It goes to number 22. Back out to Stoutmane. Her shot is no good. Weiss with another rebound. Sidney gets it over to McWilliams. McWilliams, cross-court pass to Kelmer. 18-footer is around and good. It hit the side of the rim, bounced off the glass, and dropped through, and now it's 18-13. Beavs cut it to 5. Thornton to Mance. M-A-N-Z. Morgan Mance, the senior from Southbury, Connecticut. Hands off to Stoutmane. Now to Thornton. Thornton on top to Johnson. Johnson back to Mans. 10 on the shot clock. Back out to number 11, Thornton. Inside now, it goes to Johnson. She throws up a wild shot. They're going to call a foul on Sydney Weiss. No, it's an offensive foul on Johnson as she shoved her elbow into Sydney Weiss. Weiss is okay. Beavers get the ball. And it's a 5-point deficit with 38.4 seconds to go in this first quarter. Quinnipiac's come out strong in this game, looking for their first win over a ranked opponent ever in school history. And right now they're up 5. Weiss with a three-pointer. It's good! Sydney Weiss has tied Candace Wiggins for the most three-pointers in the history of the Pac-12. And now it's 18-16. Quinnipiac with 13 seconds to go first quarter. Three-pointer put up by number 4. Stoutmane is no good. Weiss has it now. 5 seconds to go. 4. Over to Gulich. Gulich with 2 seconds to go. Puts it off the glass. No good, but she's fouled with 1 second to go. What a spark plug Sydney Weiss is for Oregon State. They were down 18-9. They were down 16-6. And all of a sudden now it's 18-16 Bobcats over the Beavs. And Marie Gulich with 1 second to go will have 2 foul shots. Where's number 21? First shot is up and around and off, no good. Marie now 15 of 20, 75% on the season. Let's see if she can end this first quarter by cutting the Bobcats' lead to 1. Bounces the ball 3 times. Puts it up. This one's good. 18-17, and that's going to do it. That's the end of the first quarter. An entertaining first quarter, a high-scoring first quarter. I mean, think about it. The Bobcats scored 49 points the other day in the entire game. They already have 18. The Beavs have 17. And what a great comeback by Oregon State. We'll take a break, come back with quarter number 2. It's 18-17 Bobcats on the Beaver Sports Network from Learfield. When the Beavers win, you win at the Corvallis Outlet Store. The Beavers' margin of victory gets you the same % off discount of any single item, up to $200. Only tomorrow at the Corvallis Outlet Store. The Corvallis Outlet Store, located on Kings Boulevard and carries name brand products at discounted prices. The Corvallis Outlet Store. Beavers have the possession arrow. They'll have the ball first here in the second quarter, down 1. Katie McWilliams inbounds to Taylor Kelmer, Colby Oram, Marie Gulich, and Sydney Weiss on the floor for Oregon State. Kelmer between the circles, right-hand corner, and the ball's deflected out of bounds by number 25, Erin McClure. Beavs get the ball back. Ball's inbounded to Kelmer. Kelmer out on top. Gets rid of it to Oram, but the ball's taken away by McClure. Poor pass by Kelmer. She goes coast to coast and lays it in, and it's a 3-point lead for Quinnipiac. No, Quinnipiac, my bad. Quinnipiac. Now Weiss has it near half court. Pass over to Katie McWilliams, top of the key. Now over to Kelmer. Kelmer drives past her defender, flips it out to McWilliams, left-hand corner, inside to Gulich, puts it up and in. Great pass by McWilliams to find Gulich, and the Beavs now down 1 again, 20-19. Quinnipiac with the ball. Faye drives down the right side of the lane, puts it up off the glass and good. Great job by Faye to put that up off the glass. Pretty shot, and it's 22-19 Bobcats. Oram loses the ball. She's on the hardwood. There's a battle for it. Possession arrow gives the ball to Quinnipiac. So Colby Oram a little frustrated. Gabby Hansen will enter the game for Katie McWilliams. Michaela Pivick comes in for Kelmer, and Bree Brown in for Colby Oram. 8:51 to go, second quarter. 22-19 Quinnipiac. Faye has it out on top. Bounce pass inside. It goes to Show and puts up a shot. Off the edge of the rim, no good. Gulich with a great rebound. Outlet pass to Weiss. Weiss to Pivick. Pivick drives inside, puts it up, and her shot is blocked. Ball's battled for. It's on the ground again. We have a jump ball, and the possession arrow will give it to Oregon State. 8:30 to go in the first half. And the Beavs, with 20 seconds on the shot clock, down 3. Gabby Hansen will inbound for the Beavers. Where's number 11? Hansen on the season averaging 6.2 points per game. They had some confusion over the possession arrow. Beavers do get the ball. Hansen has it, slaps the basketball, gets it into Weiss, fakes the three-pointer, back out to Gulich, 17-footer by Marie, goes 18, rebound battle for, picked up finally by number 5, that's Carly Fabry. Fabry gets rid of it to McClure, a three-pointer, off, no good, rebound Gulich. So Marie Gulich with another rebound, long pass down to Pivick, she goes in, puts it up, it's good, it counts, and she is fouled. Great job by Michaela Pivick not to lose her balance when she was run into by one of the players for the Bobcats. Fabry will come out, Schuhen will come back, so this is not all 5 players coming in and out. Paula Stopmane, along with number 3, Adelaide Martucci's in as Pivick is at the foul line. First shot's up, and good. The only shot, she gets the three-point play, and we're all tied up at 22. 8:07 to go in this first half. Pivick with 5 points. Martucci, right-hand side to number 21. That is Jen Fay. Back to Martucci. To Stratnane. Her shot's off the side of the backboard. No good. Gabby Hansen with a rebound. Here comes Oregon State. Hansen hands off to Weiss. Weiss directing some traffic, calling out a play. Hassel. And we have a foul by Martucci. Just too much contact with Sydney Weiss. Weiss, of course, 3 for 5 from the floor, 2 for 2 from three-point range. She has 8, and she has tied the all-time Pac-12 three-point record. She and Candace Wiggins now share it. 7:42 to go, second quarter. Hansen inbounds to Weiss. Weiss out near half court. Martucci on her. Weiss dribbles past Martucci. Now over to the right-hand side is Pivic. Pivic to Gulich, a 14-foot baseline jumper is perfect by Marie Gulich, and the Beavs are in the lead 24-22. Number 23, that's Brittany Martin in the game. Back to Stratman. Her three-pointer off the mark. The ball is saved by McClure right into the arms of Pivic. Here comes Michaela. Michaela, top of the key. Gets it to Hansen. Hansen drives baseline, puts it off the glass. No good, but she's fouled, and she'll head to the line. So great hustle by Gabby Hansen not to hesitate and to go baseline immediately and draw the foul. 7:07 to go in the second quarter. Beavs up 24-22 against a very disciplined and energetic Quinnipiac Bobcats team from Hamden, Connecticut. Gabby Hansen's foul shot, nothing but net, 25-22. Hansen's first point of the night. Gulich with 7, Weiss with 8. Schuhen has 11 for Quinnipiac. Martucci has 5. Hansen, good with the second one. 26-22 Oregon State, 7:05 to go first half. Fabry to Mance, left-hand side to McClure. Back out to Martucci. A long three-pointer is off, no good. Rebound Gulich. Gulich with her 8th rebound in this game already. Long pass by Gabby Hansen to Pivic. A three-pointer by Michaela is around and good. It hit the rim, popped up and dropped through, and it's 29-22 Oregon State. Beavers on a 10-0 run over the last 90 seconds. Fabry inside to McClure. Pivic on her. McClure, and she knocks over Pivic, but it looks like they're going to call a foul on 0. That would be Michaela Pivic. That is her second personal foul. Pivic with 8 points. Weiss with 8 points to lead Oregon State. Gulich with 7. First team foul on the Beavers. Quinnipiac has 3. Martucci drives baseline. Bounce pass to the right-hand corner to McClure. Out on top, Fabry, a three-pointer. She nails it. And it's 29-25 Oregon State. That is the 5th three-pointer already in this game for Quinnipiac. The Beavers have 3. Pivic drives inside, gets it back out, and she looks like she had been fouled by McClure. So with 6:01 to go in the second quarter, it's 29-25 Oregon State. Pivic will take a break. Bree Brown comes in for her. So it's McWilliams, Gulich, Brown, Weiss, and Hansen. Fabry in the game along with Brittany Johnson. And the ball is taken away by Mance. So a nice steal by Mance. She gets it to Fabry. Johnson's in the game along with Martucci and Stotmane. Mance looking for a three-pointer. She shoots it and hits it. And it's 29-28. Three-pointer number 6 for Quinnipiac already in this game. We've got 5:40 to go second quarter. 29-28 Oregon State. Gabby Hansen goes inside, puts it off the glass, and good. She drives all the way from half court, and she's left alone, and she has an easy lay-in. It's 31-28 Oregon State. Scott Ruick clapping his hands. Mance now left-hand side. Cut off by Gulich. Can't go baseline. Now gets it to Fabry. Fabry to Stotmane. She puts a shot up. It's around and no good. Rebound Weiss. For Weiss, that's her 4th rebound. Sydney out on top to Gulich. 5:03 to go. Second quarter. Beavers 31. Quinnipiac 28. 16-footer from the corner by Gulich is no good. Left-hand side. Rebound Johnson. Brittany Johnson from Pickerington, Ohio. She got the rebound. Now she's got the ball way out on top. Thinks about a three-pointer. Now gives it to Fabry. They're 6 for 11 from three-point range, and the ball is deflected off of Gabby Hansen's leg out of bounds. We have a timeout on the court. 4:41 to go. Great semifinal matchup at the Play4Kay Shootout. It's Beavers 31, Bobcats 28 on the Beavers Sports Network from Learfield. brought to you by the OSU Beaver Store. Fans start here. The OSU Beaver Store, your nonprofit Beaver Gear headquarters. Go Beavs. 4:41 to go second quarter. 31-28 Oregon State over Quinnipiac. They have the ball. Mance, a three-pointer from the corner is no good. Rebound tipped and then controlled by Colby Oram, who hands off to Sidney Weiss. So the Beavs up 3. Weiss has tied the Pac-12 all-time three-point record with 295. And now Maddie Washington's come in the game, and they call her immediately for a travel, and she's miffed by that. She may have moved her foot a little bit, but boy, that was a nuanced call by the officiating staff. And Gabby Hansen steals the ball back for Oregon State. Maybe that's karma. Who knows? Gabby Hansen out on top. Quinnipiac playing very hard. They hustle, and the number 5 almost steals it from Hansen Fabry. Now the ball's over to Weiss. A three-pointer by Sidney. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound battled for. It's out of bounds to Oregon State. So the Beavers retain possession, and they'll get a new 30. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Kent State and Oregon State at Gill Coliseum in Corvallis. Tip at 8 o'clock. Gives pregame coverage with Mike Parker at 7:30, of course. Maddie Washington, one dribble, hands off to Hansen, back out on top to Weiss, and the ball's over her head and picked up by Fabry for the Bobcats. 3:45 to go. Second quarter, 31-28 Oregon State. The Bobcats have 6 3-pointers already. Martucci holding on to the basketball now, gets it to Schuin. Schuin can hit the 3 or go inside. She tries to go inside, can't find an opening, looking for a pass. 5 on the shot clock. Mance now with Washington on her. Tries to get rid of it, and the ball's taken away by Washington. Great defense by Maddie Washington. She goes down court, puts up a little 15-footer, no good. Rebound picked up by Martucci. So Maddie Washington playing in front of the home crowd here. She's from Bishop Gorman High School in Las Vegas. A good effort, but missed the shot. We have a foul, I believe. It's on Katie McWilliams. That's Katie's first foul. 3:11 to go first half. Martucci comes out. McClure comes in. Johnson comes out. And Stopmanet comes back in, number 4. Beavers with a 3-point lead. And Fabry, the ball's knocked out of her hands by Gabby Hansen. Kat Tudor, the freshman from Woodbridge, California, is going to make her first appearance of the night. Gulich and Bree Brown return as well. Washington comes out. Oram comes out. Hansen comes out. So on the floor for Scott Ruick and the Beavers, Katie McWilliams, Sidney Weiss, Bree Brown, Kat Tudor, and Marie Gulich. Mance on the floor along with Fabry for Quinnipiac. Stopmanet, right-hand corner. Faye's also in there. Stopmanet has it, and she goes in, puts up a shot off the glass, no good. The ball is rebounded by Kat Tudor. She hands off to Sidney Weiss. 2:45 to go first half. Beavs up 3. Both teams have not scored for a while. Weiss to Tudor, a three-pointer is in and out, no good. Rebound McClure. Quinnipiac has another chance to cut it to 1 or tie this game with 2:30 to go first half. Mance looking for Stopmanet inside. Can't get it to her yet. Now back out on top to Fabry. Fabry now, she gets it to Stopmanet with Bree Brown on her. She gets it back out to McClure. McClure drives in, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound. She gets her own rebound. Back out to Mance, a three-pointer. Faye, no good. And the ball is picked up by Bree Brown. So Quinnipiac cooling off a little bit from outside. They're now 6 for 12. The Beavers 3 for 9 from three-point range. And Weiss drives, passes out to the corner to McWilliams. Back to Weiss. Right-hand side beyond the three-point line. Sidney to Marie Gulich underneath the Brown, and they're going to call a hold. I believe it's number 21. Yes, it is. That is Jen Fay, the sophomore from Lynbrook, New York. And at the line will be Bree Brown, who hit some clutch free throws last night for Oregon State. Bree has 1 rebound tonight, 1 assist, and 1 block. Foul shot is good, and it's a 32-28 Oregon State lead. Martucci back in along with number 23, Brittany Martin. She's a sophomore from Sicklerville, New Jersey. Brown. Second foul shot is off, no good. Rebound Fay, outlet pass. It goes to Martin. Martin, cross half court. She has that mouthpiece, a la Steph Curry, kind of outside of her mouth. Drives through the lane, back out on top to Martucci, a three-pointer. It might have been partially blocked by Gulich, but the Beavers get the rebound. McWilliams, outlet pass to Weiss. Weiss floats it underneath to Gulich. Gulich, a little left-handed hook, no good. Gets her own rebound, and she goes back up, and she's fouled. So Gulich, great effort to keep going, keep after that basketball, even though she missed the initial shot. I believe the foul is on McClure, her first. So Marie Gulich has 7 points tonight and 9 rebounds here in this first half. First shot's up, and it's in and out, no good. Tough break from Marie there. She's 1 for 3 from the foul line. Quinnipiac, 2 of its last 13 from the field. The Beavers, over their last 5, they haven't had a field goal in over 4 minutes. In and out, no good on the second one. 1:22 to go. Beavers 32. Bobcats 28. Semifinals of the Play4Kay Shootout. The winner takes on Oklahoma State tomorrow night at 8. The loser takes on Long Beach State at 5:30. McClure out on top for the Bobcats. Where's number 25? 7 on the shot clock. Gulich on her. Tries to go by Marie, and she puts up a wild shot. No good off the glass. Bree Brown with the rebound, hands to Weiss. Weiss goes all the way through, and they're going to call a foul. And that is on Martucci, and so it'll be 2 shots for Weiss at the line because the Bobcats of Quinnipiac are in the bonus. Our halftime guest, Renee Croft, who's the mother of Colby Oram down here in Vegas from Canada, and she went to school at UNLV. So we'll talk to her at halftime about Colby and her long career at Oregon State and all the great things that she's done and this team has done since she's been here. First foul shot's good by Weiss. Second one is good. So Sydney and the Beavs have a 34-28 lead. Sydney Weiss in double figures now with 10, 4 rebounds, and 2 3-pointers, which ties the all-time Pac-12 record. Will she break it tonight? 47 seconds to go. First half, 34-28 Oregon State. McClure way out on top for the Bobcats. Puts up a 3-pointer. This one around and off, no good. Weiss with her 5th rebound. Hounded in the backcourt by Johnson. Now gets it across the half-court line. Weiss. 26 seconds to go. Gets it to Gulich, left elbow. Backdoor pass to Gabby Hansen, a great layup off the glass and good. And the Beavs with a strong finish here in the second quarter have a 36-28 lead. 14 seconds to go. Stopmane holding on to the ball at the right elbow. Back out to Martin. Martin looking to go inside. Can't. 4 seconds to go. Now it's Fabry. She throws up a shot. No good. Rebound, Bree Brown. And a great finish. The Beavs in the last 5 minutes and 9 seconds of the first half. A 7-0 run. Quinnipiac went cold, and the Beavers hit a couple of clutch shots plus free throws. So that's going to do it for the first half here. The semifinals of the Play4Kay Shootout. The score, Oregon State 36, Quinnipiac 28 on the Beaver Sports Network from Learfield. Quinnipiac with the ball to start the third quarter. Martucci drives for the reverse layup, and it's up and good. A quick basket for the Bobcats. It's 36-30. Beavs inbounded to Weiss, who gets it to Gulick. She brings it across the 10-second line. Now it's back to Pivic. She gets it to Weiss. Right-hand corner. Hansen, a wide-open three-pointer, is short, no good. The ball is out of bounds. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You are listening to Beaver Basketball.
Five, four, three, two, one. You're back.
And during that ID, number 35, Mance hits a three-pointer for Quinnipiac. A quick 5-0 run for the Bobcats. It's now 36-32. They call that a two-pointer, apparently. No, they do make it 36-33 now. And now Bree Brown all alone underneath. She gets an easy basket, and it's 38-33, Oregon State. Brown with 5 points tonight for the Beavs, along with 4 boards. The Bobcats try to get the ball inside to Stratmanet, and it's deflected out of bounds. They'll take the ball out right in front of their bench, and Coach Tricia Fabry Mance inbounds it to number 11, Thornton. Thornton to Martucci. Martucci looking back to number 4, Stratmanet, right-hand corner. Stratmanet inside to Mance. Mance with Gulick on her. Dribbles back out beyond the three-point line. Stops her dribble, hands off to Martucci. Martucci at the foul line. 3 seconds on the shot clock, 2-1. Mance throws up a wild shot, no good. And they're going to call a shot clock violation on Quinnipiac. 8:30 to go. Early action here in the third quarter. Beavers 38. Bobcats 33. Weiss, Sydney, has tied the all-time Pac-12 record for three-pointers. She needs one more to pass Candace Wiggins. She hands off to Gabby Hansen. Hansen with Martucci on her right-hand side. She now goes to the right elbow, and she's knocked down by number 22, Brittany Johnson, who commits the first foul of the third quarter. 8:11 to go in this third quarter. Thanks to Renee Croft, Colby Ormsmond for joining us here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Ron Callen with you live. Beavers with the ball, going right to left in this second half. Ball thrown into Brown, left-hand side to Gulick. Long pass out to Weiss. A long three-pointer partially blocked by Mance and then picked up by Stratmanet, who gives it to number 11, Thornton. Thornton. Guarded by number 11, Gabby Hansen. Now it's to Mance. Mance passes inside to the left elbow to number 22, Johnson. Johnson tries to go inside, and she travels with the basketball. Not much argument from head coach Tricia Fabry. And she's going to bring in 5 new players here in the next couple of minutes. They're all getting ready to come in, so a complete change here in the third quarter. 7:30 to go. Hansen goes inside, off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound by number 35, Morgan Mance, and here comes Quinnipiac. 38 for the Beavs, 33 for the Bobcats. Third quarter, the Play4Kay shootout. Johnson gets the ball inside. Pivic on her. She puts it up, no good. Good defense by Michaela. Rebound by Sydney Weiss. Long pass down to Gabby Hansen, who cannot gather it in. It's a turnover for Oregon State. That is number 9. Quinnipiac has 7. And here's the substitutions. Martin's in the game. Fabry's in. Fay is in the game, along with McClure and Schoen. Schoen wears number 13. She's calling for the basketball inside. Fabry hands off to Fay. Fay tries to go by Marie Gulick. She can't. Back out to Fabry. Fabry to McClure, top of the key. 16 on the shot clock. Inside to Schoen. Bree Brown on her. She goes in. Shots blocked by Brown, but they're going to say she got her with the body. And Bree Brown was talking to the official, Roy Gulbayan. She didn't think she got her with the body. Schoen is at the foul line. Schoen on the season is an 83% free throw shooter, and she knocks the first one down. It's 38-34, Oregon State. 6:47 to go in this third quarter. Schoen. Second one up. Nothing but net. 38-35, a one-possession game. Beavers with Sydney Weiss in the backcourt. Passes to Gulick, gets across half court, back to Sid. Sydney with Fabry on her. Passes to Gabby Hansen, top of the key. Gabby looking inside for Bree Brown. Can't get it to her. Now she goes inside. Bounce pass to Bree. She puts it up off the glass and good. Great pass from Hansen to Bree Brown. And the Beavs at 40. Bobcats 35. Fay hands off to McClure. She drives left baseline. Puts up a shot off the glass. No good. And there's a foul inside. It's on Bree Brown. So Bree has 2 personals, and at the line is McClure for Quinnipiac. McClure is a 65% free throw shooter. She's 17 for 26 on the season. First one's up, and it's good. 40-36. Colby Oram in the game for Bree Brown. Senior from Maple Ridge, British Columbia. Second foul shot is good. And Quinnipiac with 4 for 4 from the charity stripe tonight. The Beavers 7 of 11. Pivot drives across the lane, gets it back out to Hansen. Now to Weiss. Weiss. Ball's knocked out of her hands by Fabry. It's a turnover. Fabry has it. Beavers are up 3, 40-37. Ball's now to the left elbow to Schoen. Schoen with Gulich on her. Tries to go around, puts up a wild shot, no good. Rebound Weiss. For Sydney, that's her 7th rebound to go along with 10 points. Right-hand side pivot inside to Gulich. Marie, little left-handed hook is good. And they're going to say a travel by Gulich inside the lane. So that basket is wiped out. And with 5:39 to go, it's still 40-37 Oregon State. Led by 8 at halftime. The lead now down to 3. Fabry, he's a tough defender. Good dribbler for the Bobcats. Hands off to Martin, a long three-pointer off the mark. Rebound Oram. And she is fouled on the rebound by number 21, Fay. That's her 3rd personal. And a host of substitutions again for Quinnipiac. Thornton in, along with Brittany Johnson, Mans, Stratmane, and Martucci. Pivik, Weiss, Oram, Gulich, and Hansen for Oregon State. Pivik, bounce pass to the foul line to Gabby. Gabby, 15-footer, off no good. Rebound, battle for, picked up, and Pivik gets it. And they're going to call a foul on Michaela Pivik. And she's a little bit miffed by that. Pivik's 3rd personal. And it looks like Taylor Kelmer may come in for her. And Scott Ruick saying, what's going on here? That didn't look like a foul. She looked like she was just going for the ball. She comes out. I think she got knocked in the nose, too. Katie McWilliams, Kat Tudor, and Taylor Kelmer all in this game. Colby Oram comes out. So it's Kelmer, Gulich, McWilliams, Tudor, and Weiss on the floor for Scott Ruick. Johnson to Stratmane, way out on top. She's going to try to drive by Gulich. Pull up 16-footer from the right elbow is no good. Rebound, battle for out of bounds to Oregon State. Weiss hit the ball initially, but then Johnson hit it after her. We have a timeout on the court. We've got a good one going here in the semifinals of the Play4Kay Shootout. Oregon State 40, Quinnipiac 37 on the Beavers Sports Network from Learfield. Dutch Bros. Win the Ultimate Fan Instagram Sweepstakes presented by Dutch Bros with tickets to the Pac-12 Men's Basketball Tournament right here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Snap a photo on Instagram repping your Beavs and Dutch Bros. Use hashtag DBBeavsSweeps to enter. Oregon State with the ball. Weiss inbounds to McWilliams, number 10, sophomore from South Salem. Bounce pass to Kelmer. Kelmer to Cat Tudor. Tudor quickly back over to Weiss. 17 on the shot clock. Now to Kelmer, right-hand corner. Flips it way out to Tudor for a three-pointer. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound by number 11 for Quinnipiac, and that is Thornton. So Thornton with a rebound to Martucci. Their basket to our right. Martucci now a three-pointer. It's perfect. We have a tie game, 40-40. Bobcats and Beavers all knotted up. 4:08 to go, third quarter. Backcourt pressure by the Bobcats. Weiss to McWilliams. Right-hand corner, Kelmer. Kelmer drives right baseline, goes all the way through, and they're going to call a foul on one of the Bobcats. This is team foul number 3, and I believe it's on Fabry. Oh, it's on Strotney, number 4, not number 5. Beavers with the basketball, a new 30 to our left under their basket. So Tudor inbounds to Kelmer. Kelmer tied up by Johnson, trying to get rid of the basketball. Finally it does to Weiss. Weiss with number 11, Thornton on her. 19 on the shot clock. Sidney dribbles around, and they're going to call a foul on Strotmane, which is her third foul. And we've got 5 new players coming in for Quinnipiac. So Quinnipiac continues with the liberal substitutions. Cat Tudor will inbound it for the Beavs. 14 fouls now on Quinnipiac, 3 on Oregon State. 3:45 to go, third quarter. We're all knotted up at 40. Beavers have been outscored in this third quarter by Quinnipiac as Weiss gets rid of it to Tudor. Left-hand corner, it's McWilliams. McWilliams looking for an opening. Now gets it to Kelmer, a three-pointer. Perfect by Taylor Kelmer. And the Beavs back in the lead, 43-40. Taylor Kelmer's first three-pointer of the day. And it's 43-40, 3:20 to go. Fay with the ball for the Bobcats to McClure. McClure with Weiss on her. Looking for an opening, drives inside. Now over to Fay, right-hand corner. Fay to Schoen. 10 on the shot clock. Schoen looking for a pass inside to Fay. Can't find an opening. Now with 4 seconds to go, it's McClure. McClure forces up a shot off the glass, no good. And the ball is saved by Katie McWilliams. So the Beavs up 3. 2:52 to go, third quarter. McWilliams brings the ball up. Bounce pass to Weiss. Weiss, left-hand corner. Tudor, a three-pointer. Perfect by Cat Tudor. And the freshman from Woodbridge gives the Beavs a 6-point lead. 46-40, 2:35 to go, third quarter. Cat Tudor. She can shoot from outside. Schoen tries to go inside. Fights off Marie Gulich and gets the easy lay-in. And with 2:23 to go, it's 46-42. Quinnipiac, 1 of their last 6 from the floor. Weiss to Kelmer. Back to Weiss. Weiss now left-hand side to Cat Tudor. Quickly over to Kelmer. 2:05 to go. Now it's Tudor, another wide-open 3. Perfect for Cat Tudor. And the Beavs are hitting from long distance. And Tricia Fabry, the head coach of Quinnipiac, calls a timeout. We'll take one as well. 2 minutes to go. Third quarter, 49-42. Oregon State. We'll take a break on the Beaver Sports Network from Learfield. Pacific Power. Pacific Power teams up with Energy Trust of Oregon to help you save energy. Get started at BeWattSmart.com. So far tonight, the Beavers, Sydney Weiss has tied the all-time Pac-12 three-point record. She has 295 now, tied with Candace Wiggins. The Beavers now have 6 3-pointers. Kat Tudor with 2 big ones. She's 2 for 4. So Sydney. Taylor Kelmer 1 for 2. Michaela Pivic 1 for 1. Rebounding-wise, the Beavers are up 35-20, and they have 13 assists on 18 baskets, but still are nursing a 7-point lead against a very talented and hard-working Quinnipiac team, the Bobcats from Hamden, Connecticut. They'll get the basketball. Going from our left to our right here. Faye inbounds to Fabry. She's in there with Schoen, Martin, and McClure. McClure has it now, left-hand side. McClure looking for an opening. McClure continuing to dribble, gets rid of it to Faye. Faye at the right elbow, backs it back out. Now a backdoor pass to McClure. She puts it up and good. A great pass from Faye to Martin. And now it's 49-44. They found a hole in that Beaver defense and took advantage of it. Weiss drives inside, back out to Tudor. Tudor almost loses the ball but gets it back. Now she gets rid of it to Sydney. Sydney, a long three-pointer. That's it! She has broken the Pac-12 all-time three-point record. Sydney Weiss passes Candace Wiggins, and the Beavs take a 52-44 lead. That was her deepest three-pointer of the night, Sydney Weiss. What a great performance by Sydney. Well, it's every darn night, isn't it? Three-pointer put up by Quinnipiac is no good. They get the rebound, no good. And Weiss with the rebound. That is Sydney's 8th rebound. So 13 points, 8 rebounds. Now back out to a wide-open Katie McWilliams. Her 17-footer goes 16, and Quinnipiac has the rebound. Fabry brings it up. 52-44, Oregon State now. With that big three-pointer by Sydney Weiss. Schoen looking for an opening. Gulich on her, goes around, little right-handed hook. Nice job by number 13, Schoen. Sarah Schoen from Russell, Ontario. And the Beavs are up 52-46. 21 seconds to go, third quarter. Oregon State will work for the last shot. Weiss dribbles. Fabry on her. Now it's Faye. 8 seconds to go. Now Sydney stops her dribble, has to get rid of it to Tudor. Tudor goes inside. Now to McWilliams. A baseline jumper is in and out, no good. And that's the end of the third quarter. And Katie McWilliams having a tough night from outside, 0 for 5 now. But the Beavs do end the third quarter back up 52-46. We'll take a break, come back with quarter number 4 on the Beaver Sports Network from Learfield. I'll tell you what, they're going nowhere. They're totally in this game down just 2 possessions, 52-46. Oregon State has started to hit from outside. They now have 7 of 16 from three-point range. But the Bobcats are 8 of 18 23 rebounds to 36 for Oregon State. That's one big advantage for the Beavs right now. The Beavs have 11 turnovers to 7. Both teams have 18 points in the paint. Quinnipiac has 30 bench points to 11 for the Beavers. Beavers get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Tudor inbounds to Katie McWilliams. Katie gets a screen from Bree Brown. Still has it out on top. Now they give it to Gabby Hansen, who's back in. Gabby at the foul line. 20 on the shot clock. She goes down, and there is a battle for the basketball. And who are they going to call a foul on? I believe it's on Gabby Hansen. Yes, indeed. That is her first foul of the night, as she lost the ball, then got in a tumbling match with, I believe it was Stratmane. And it's Quinnipiac basketball. Fourth quarter action, 52-46 Oregon State. Johnson out beyond the left elbow, looking to drive inside on Pivic. Stuck inside, puts up a little hook shot, and she traveled. Looks like she shuffled. She didn't like the call, though, as she pleaded to the head coach of Quinnipiac, Tricia Fabry, do something about this. Bottom line, Oregon State basketball. 9:28 to go in the game. Beavs up 6, 52-46. McWilliams bounce pass to Pivic. Pivic at the left elbow inside to Bree Brown. She puts it up and good. Great pass from Pivic. That is her second assist. Bree Brown now with 9 points, 54-46 Beavers. Martucci's shot is no good. And we have the ball rolling out of bounds to Oregon State. So the Beavs up 8. Their largest lead of the game is 8 points. And that was at halftime, 36-28. So now it's 54-46. And now we've got a hold up and play. Finally, Hansen inbounds to McWilliams. Martucci comes up to create. They're saying the Quinnipiac bench wanted a turnover on Katie McWilliams for carrying the basketball, but instead she brings it into Bree Brown, and her shot is no good. The ball's battled for, and they're going to call a foul on Gabby Hansen for going after the basketball and running into, oh wait, they're going to call it on Stratmane. And now we have a technical foul on the coach of Quinnipiac, Tricia Fabry. Roy Golbian is the official who called the technical foul on Tricia Fabry, and she's like, I can't believe you called a T on me. At the foul line will be Gabby Hansen. 8:55 to go in this one. 54-46 Oregon State. And Gabby, no one around her. She makes the first one. 55-46. Gabby's second one is good, 56-46, and Oregon State should get the basketball out to our left. So 2 points and the basketball. 10-point lead, the largest of the night for the Beavers, 8:55 to go. Pivic, McWilliams, Brown, Hansen, and Tudor on the floor. Sydney Weiss taking a break. We have a whistle and a foul. That is on number 22. That's Brittany Johnson. For Johnson, that is her third personal. Stratmane has 4 now, and 3 fouls on Faye. 3 fouls on Michaela Pivic for Oregon State. Tudor inbounds to Pivic, left-hand corner, brings it back out. 8:43 to go. Now it's to Gabby Hansen. Hansen tied up by Johnson, looking for an opening. Dribbles to the right elbow, goes in, now gets it, kind of throws it away right into the arms of number 35, Morgan Mance. And here come the Bobcats. Thornton hands off to Mance. Mance, 8:24 to go. Right-hand side, it goes to Martucci. Martucci fakes a drive inside, gets it to Johnson. 14 on the shot clock. Martucci now will go inside, put it off the glass, too hard, no good. Rebound, McWilliams. She's triple-teamed in the backcourt, and they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow to Quinnipiac. 5 substitutions now for the Bobcats. Fabry, McClure, Martin, Schoen, and Faye are back in the game for the Bobcats. The inbound baseline, behind their basket, and the shots put up by Faye. It might have been partially blocked, but Pivic with the rebound. That is her 4th. She drives down, puts it up, and around and good. Michaela Pivic double figures now, 10 points. And the Beavers are up 58-46 with 7:52 to go. Fabry. Hands off to Fay. Now to McClure. McClure. Bounce pass inside to Fay. The ball's knocked away by Pivic. Picked up by Hansen. And right now the Beavers are on. They've got the momentum in this game right now. And they've outscored Quinnipiac 6-0 in this fourth quarter. 58-46. Hansen goes inside. Puts it up. No good. She's fouled. She'll head to the line. And who are they calling this on? Shua, number 13. That is her second personal foul. And Hansen heads to the line. Gabby is 4 for 4 from the foul line tonight. First one's up. This one's no good, as I just jinxed her. That's like the fourth time that's happened this season. Gabby with one more. This one's up, and this one is good. 59-46. Largest lead of the night for Oregon State. The winner of this game to take on Oklahoma State in the finals of the Play4Kay Shootout here in Las Vegas. And that's tomorrow night. The Beavers do hold on and win. It'll be a 7:30 pregame coverage. It'll be OSU versus OSU, Orange versus Black, Stillwater versus Corvallis. But there's a lot of basketball left here. Quinnipiac would love to play in the final as well and knock off a Pac-12 team in the first game they've ever played against a team from the Pac-12 conference. And first time they would beat a ranked team. The Beavers ranked 15th in the coaches poll, 25th in the AP poll. Pivic goes inside, back out. Now left-hand corner, Tudor, a three-pointer. In and out, no good. Rebound battle for McClure, picks it up for the Bobcats. 6:49 to go. Left-hand corner. Fay to Schuin. Schuin with Bree Brown on her. Schuin goes inside. Spins around. The shot's blocked by Bree Brown. A great block by Bree. Tudor picks it up for the Beavs. So Bree Brown with another block. And the Beavers have the ball. Brown now with 2 blocks on the night. Tudor travels with the basketball, and the ball will go over to Quinnipiac. Martucci back in. 6:22 to go in this game. Oregon State 59. Bobcats 46. Weiss back in. Weiss with 13 points, 4 of 8 from the floor. She has 8 rebounds in 29 minutes. Beavers shooting 42% from the floor. Quinnipiac 33%. Martucci looking for a three-pointer. This one off the mark. Rebound Gulich. And that's Marie's 10th rebound. And so Marie, that's the 15th foul, so she'll head to the foul line. So Marie with 10 rebounds, 7 points. Bree Brown with 9 points and 4 rebounds. Gabby Hansen, 9 points, 3 rebounds. And here's Gulich at the foul line for the Beavers. She hits the first. Beaver basketball brought to you by the OSU Beaver Store. Fans start here, the OSU Beaver Store, your nonprofit Beaver Gear headquarters. Go Bees. Second foul shot no good. 60-46, Oregon State. McClure quickly brings it down toward the left corner. Back out on top to Fabry. Now to Schuin. Back to McClure. An open three-pointer is off, no good. Weiss with the rebound. Here comes Oregon State. And for Sydney, rebound number 9 to go along with her 13 points and her 3 three-pointers. Left-hand corner is Tudor inside to Gulich. Gulich looking, gets it back out on top. The ball's up for grabs, and Hansen grabs it near half court. 10 on the shot clock for Oregon State. Weiss drives inside, back out, and there's a foul, and she will head to the line, Sydney Weiss. So Sydney Weiss close to a double-double, 13 points, 9 boards. Same with Marie Gulich, 8 points, 10 rebounds. Weiss, Beavs up 14. 5:32 to go, make it up 15, 61-46. Sydney. One more. It's around and good. She has 15 points now, and the Beavers are up 62-46 the 16-point lead, the largest of the night by either team. Martucci, three-pointer. Kind of rushed it a little bit, but the offensive board by McClure. And now it goes to Fay. Fay to Fabry. We have a whistle, and they're going to call a foul on Gulich. So her first personal of the night. 5:14 to go. Team foul number 2 on the Beavs. And the ball is inbounded to Martucci, and a quick foul on Sydney Weiss. For Weiss, that is her first personal. 62 for Oregon State, 46 for Quinnipiac. Fabry inbounds to Martucci, left-hand corner, drives baseline, hands off to McClure. A nice play by Martucci to hand off to McClure for the easy basket. 62-48, a lot of time left in this game, 5:03 to go. Weiss with Martucci on her. Gets a screen from Gulich, goes baseline, left-hand corner. And they say that she was fouled driving inside. And Sydney and the Beavs will head over to the bench. We have a timeout on the floor with 4:55 left. The winner of this game goes to the Play4Kay Shootout tomorrow night against the Cowgirls of Oklahoma State. We'll talk more about it when we come back on the Beaver Sports Network from Learfield. Beavers with a 14-point lead, 62-48. Beaver basketball is brought to you by AT&T. AT&T covers 99% of all Americans, mobilizing your world. And don't forget, when the Beavers win, you win at the Corvallis Outlet Store. The Beavers' margin of victory gets you the same % off discount of any single item up to $200 tomorrow at the Corvallis Outlet Store. The Corvallis Outlet Store, located on Kings Boulevard, and carries name brand products at discounted prices. At the line, Sydney Weiss has played 30 minutes. She has 15 points, 9 rebounds. Sydney, 5 for 5 from the foul line now. Beavers 14 of 20 overall from the charity stripe tonight. Second one is good, 64-48 Oregon State. Weiss with 17 points now. And here comes the Bobcats with 4:50 to go. McClure gets it over to Schoen. Schoen puts it up, no good. Rebound, Marie Gulich had it, but then I don't know if they'll give her credit for it because it went out of bounds. She does have 10 rebounds. Don't think she ever really had control of it. So a new 30 on the shot clock for the Bobcats. McClure to inbound to our right under their basket. Now outside to Martucci. Martucci drives to the left elbow, goes inside. Back out to McClure. McClure with Tudor on her. She goes inside. Left-hand corner, Schoen. A two-pointer. That's good. And it's 64-50. Her foot was on the line. So it's 64-50 with 4:23 to go. Hansen brings it up for Oregon State. Hands off to Weiss. Weiss. Martucci on her, trying to get away from her. Now gets it to Hansen. Hansen looking inside, instead hands off to Pivic. Michaela, the freshman, to Gulich. Gulich inside to Weiss. Weiss back out to Pivic, a three-pointer. Perfect for Michaela Pivic. And she points to Sydney Weiss like, hey, thanks for that pass. And the Beavs now up 67-50. Pivic with 13 points. That's a career high for her. McClure back out on top to Mans. Mans goes in, throws up a wild hook. No good off the rim. Rebound Weiss. And for Sydney Weiss, that should be a double-double, 17 points and 10 rebounds for Sydney. Gabby Hansen goes inside, almost makes a lay-in. Instead, it goes back out to Weiss, gets it to Tudor, then to Hansen, back to Gulich, and now way out on top to Sydney Weiss. 3:21 to go. Beavs now up 17, 67-50. Tudor looking inside, tries to hand off to Gulich, but instead loses control of the ball to McClure, now to Martucci. Martucci, pull-up 17-footer. Nothing but net for Martucci, who has 12. Schuen has 19. Stratmanay's had a tough night, 0 for 11 from the floor. We've got a timeout on the floor. I think we're out of timeouts, right, Lucas?
Yes.
So we're going to keep it right here with 3:04 to go. Oregon State up 15. And if they do hold on and win, they will play tomorrow night, same time. Other scores around Pac-12 women's basketball: UCLA 83, North Carolina A&T 42, Oregon 73, Idaho 70. That was a good comeback by Idaho. Came up a little short. Cal 82, number 20 Oklahoma 74. So California improves to 11-0 on the season. Let's see, the Trailblazers, 11 minutes to go, lead Sacramento 99-93. Colby Orem back in the game, gets it to Weiss, back to Orem, and she'll bring it up across half court. Orem, where's number 12? Hands off to Sydney. Bree Brown in there along with Katie McWilliams and Michaela Pivic. And Sydney dribbles and the ball goes off her foot, but she gets it back out on top to Orem. Colby, she goes inside, back out to Pivic, another three-pointer. She hits another three-pointer. Michaela Pivic with 16 points and 3 three-pointers. What a coming-of-age week it's been for the freshman from Linwood, Washington. McClure goes in. Brown blocks the shot, and she has that kind of sarcastic smile on her face that says she disagrees with the call. But it is a foul. 70-52, Oregon State. McClure has 8 points for the Bobcats and 6 rebounds in her 23 minutes. Her foul shots up, in and out, no good. Schuen has 19 with 3 rebounds. Martucci has 12. Overall, the Bobcats have 8 three-pointers as Sydney Weiss comes out of the game. The Beavs with 9 three-pointers in this game. Second foul shot rattles around and drops through with 2:32 to go. It's a 17-point Oregon State lead. Orem trying to get the ball in bounds, and a timeout is called by Scott Ruick. So the Beavers up 17 with 2:32 to go. Last night they were down 9 with 7:12 to go. Came back and won it in dramatic style, 62-59. The inaugural Play4Kay Shootout. And the Beavers on the precipice of playing in the final. One more reminder about the OSU Beaver store. That's just a gorgeous store across from Gill Coliseum. If you haven't checked it out, you got to check it out. It is a state-of-the-art college bookstore. It is your nonprofit Beaver gear headquarters. Go Beavs, the OSU Beaver store. Men's basketball tomorrow, 7:30, the pregame coverage on the Beaver Sports Network. Mike Parker. It's Oregon State and Kent State. And we have a foul in the back court, or is it a jump ball? Let's see. It looks like it will be, I think it might be Taylor Kelmer heading to the foul line. Kelmer on the night has 5 points. She has 1 three-pointer. She has 3 assists. Hansen has 3 assists. McWilliams has 3 assists tonight. And this will be Taylor's first trip to the free throw line. Beavers are 15 of 21, 16 of 22, 71-53. Orem is in the game along with Pivic, Kelmer, Brown, and McWilliams. Kaler's second shot. Taylor nails it, and it's now 72-53, the largest lead of the night for Oregon State at 19 points. McClure, bounce pass inside to Schuin. Schuin with 19 points. She goes in, back out to Fay. Fay drives to the right-hand baseline. Bounce pass into the left-hand corner. McWilliams tries to intercept it. She knocks it out of bounds. 2:12 to go. 13 on the shot clock for the Bobcats. Fay trying to inbound. It gets it to Schuin. Schuin goes inside. Brown rebounds. Goes to Kelmer. Kelmer, long cross-court pass to Pivic. Pivic to Brown. Brown back out to McWilliams. McWilliams fakes a shot, now puts up a shot. Comes up short. Brown gets the rebound. Gets it back out to Kelmer. An 18-footer for Taylor is good. And the Beavs are up 74-53. Kelmer now with 9. McClure drives to the foul line for the Bobcats. Out to Fay for a three-pointer. She nails the 9th three-pointer of the night for Quinnipiac. And Quinnipiac and the Beavs combined for 18 three-pointers in this game, 9 by both teams. 91 seconds to go, 1:31 to go, 74-56. Oregon State, timeout on the floor, and we will keep it right here. But if you're in the Corvallis, Albany area, you've been doing some Christmas shopping, take some time tomorrow to head out and watch the men's team, Oregon State, take on Kent State. That should be a good one, as Wayne Tinkle's team tries to get things going with a big win. I believe it is an 8 o'clock start. That's right, 7:30, the pregame coverage. After the game, we're going to talk to head coach Scott Ruick, of course, Sidney Weiss, about breaking the all-time Pac-12 record. And I believe either Marie Gulich or Bree Brown also. We'll find out from Trevor Kramer, the sports information director at Oregon State, very shortly. But Beavs closing in on just a very impressive win after a difficult third quarter when Quinnipiac came back and tied it 40-40. Since that time, the Beavers have outscored them 34-16. All right, Beavers have the ball. Katie McWilliams brings it across half court, drives in, puts a lay-in, no good. Rebound by number 24, who's come in the game for the first time. That is Katie Grant, a freshman from Phoenix, Arizona. A basket for the Bobcats makes it 74-58. Pivic has it in the backcourt, and she is fouled by number 20, Paige Warfel, a freshman from Chester Springs, Pennsylvania, making her first appearance of the night. At the line will be Michaela Pivic with her career-high 16 with 4 rebounds and 3 three-pointers. Michaela short on this free throw. And Maddie Washington comes in for Colby Orem. Playing here in her hometown of Las Vegas, went to Bishop Gorman High School, the freshman. Second foul shot's good by Pivic. She has 17. Weiss has 17. Weiss with 17 points, 11 rebounds. Marie Gulich, 8 points, 10 rebounds. Number 2, Taylor Hurd in the game for Quinnipiac. Number 10, Jaden Ward also in the game. She's from Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin. Gorgeous part of that state. And Janessa Thrope is going to make her first appearance of the night. For Bree Brown, Janessa, the freshman from Chino Hills, California. 56.5 seconds to go. Bobcat basketball. The ball's inbounded to Vanessa Ujodi, who drives in. Nice basket by number 1, and it's 75-60. Kelmer inbounds to Pivic. Pivic, pass over to Maddie Washington, back out to Katie McWilliams. McWilliams Now to Throw-Pay. Janessa thinks about a drive inside. Instead, throws it into the arms of number 24, Katie Grant. 35 seconds to go. Taylor Hurd with the basketball, number 2. Bounce pass, and the ball's up for grabs. Picked up by Janessa Throw-Pay. Give her a steal. And now the ball's handed off to Pivic with 23 seconds to go. I don't think the Beavs are going to shoot. Pivic hands off to McWilliams. 15 seconds to go. Beavers are going to head to the finals of the Play4Kay Shootout here in Las Vegas tomorrow night. 7 seconds to go. 6. 5 seconds to go. Beaver fans standing here at T-Mobile Arena. That's going to do it. The final score, Oregon State 75, Quinnipiac 60. And the Beavers will play Oklahoma State in the finals of the Play4Kay Shootout. The first time in school history that Oklahoma State will face Oregon State in women's basketball.